Hello YouTube, people of the world. I'm just going to post links like I normally do. It's a non-glorious day in Far Harbour. In fact, it's foggy and awful. It's foggy awful. So I don't know what we're going to be up to today. What I'm going to be doing quite. I'm hoping my PlayStation stops making so much noise. I think I see something moving over there, like a creature or something. Whatever. Meg, indeed. We still have to solve the problem. Yeah, so I know we've got to help the mariner possibly a bit more. I wonder if she's happy with the hull. She said to us in the you know, the harbour walls that she was fixing. So that'll be good. I really don't know what from sort of there. Whoa. So we're going to, well, continue with the big hero. At least it's brightening up a little bit now. I can't remember who our current companion is. I would think I've got Nick Valentine, but probably, or Kate, or am I on my own? I can't remember now. I have to do that. It's because I've taken the railing away. It lays on a railing, so constantly it lies suspended there.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of caps.
Indeed, Kate. There's a nice voice to hear. Alright, so we've got to help out people in Far Harbour. That's the main aim of the game. Oh, that's... yeah, we could look for the marine armour. Investigate the holy sites. Ah. Ha. Retain the nucleus launch key. Recover the pump regulator. Yeah, we were doing stuff for the Children of Atom. Well, let's continue doing stuff for Children of Atom and go from there. Some people are joining, perhaps thinking I was doing my survival playthrough, which I will be continuing at some point. And I'm thinking Hangman's Alley is the next one to take in there, but that's another playthrough, and with a different character altogether. Tonight it's all about Meg, a bit of R&R. Because I was missing Far Harbour. Oh, we're going to have to really get the defences up to get here. Oh. Shipbreaker I've never done. Does that mean shipbreaker's out here? On 30. Oh. If I appear apprehensive, that's because I am. Yeah, shipbreaker is a... I can't remember what they're called now. But yeah, you can see him.
This is gonna be a piece of cake!
Poisonous synth left leg. Plus 25 poison resistance. Fog crawler, that's it. Yeah. Time for a thumbnail, methinks. So I was taking the thumbnail and I was just saying I'm perplexed and intrigued as to why I have to go to old Longfellow's cabin. And you would think somebody who's done this before, who's played Far Harbour as much as I have, would have done this. But I haven't. Although I have fought Shipbreaker before, I've never killed him. And he's generally ends up getting away. Or just slipping through the net. Or being too tough and killing me, and then I've walked away. But he seemed to... Well, he didn't die easily, but he didn't put up much of a fight either.
Quit sucking down rads.
I'm waiting for our affinity to get to maximum. Then we can have old Longfellow with us as a companion. Once it gets to maximum with Kate. Kate idolises you. Okay? Kate, we can have a chat, because that would be mightily convenient. If you chat to me now and get the perks, then you can go,
Hey, this better be worth it.
no. She's not going to have the conversation with us.
Do you have a minute? I think we should talk.
Oh, she is going to talk to us.
I always have time to listen to you, Kate.
Good. Because this isn't easy for me to say, and I want to get it right. Where do I begin? Did you know I spent 3 years fighting at the combat zone? 3 years of getting beaten to hell by a bunch of losers and lunatics. After the matches were over, I'd spit out the blood, stitch me wounds, and do a couple of shots of Psycho to keep me going. I fucking hated it. I hated the crowds, I hated the other fighters, and I hated myself. I never understood why I put myself through all that. Until now. It was because I was alone. And I think deep down, I wanted to die. I wanted one of my opponents to crush the life out of me. The easy way out.
I understand.
I don't think I'm being clear with you. I've never been good with these things. My life's been nothing but one huge failure after another. You've heard all my stories, and you know the prices I've paid. There were a few times, when things got really bad, that I found myself staring down the barrel of my own shotgun. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. I guess I was praying that I could find a single decent scrap of humanity in this fucked up world. And then, what you did for me back there at Vault 95, it was like the answer to those prayers. That's the first time in my life I fully depended on someone else, and they didn't let me down. God damn it, I'm making a mess of this.
You're not messing anything up. You're doing just fine.
I'm trying to hold it together. Maybe I should just get to the point. The longer we've been spending time together, the more I'm beginning to realize what you mean to me. And I'm not just talking about you watching me back or sharing a drink together. I mean more than that. Before we met, I'd never let me guard down around anyone. I didn't dare. But with you, I feel like I can let you in and see me for everything that I am. For better or for worse. Look, I can't go back to the way things were before we met. I won't. But what I need you to do is look me in the eyes and tell me you feel something too.
I consider us the best of friends, Kate. I wouldn't have it any other way.
God damn, it feels good to hear you say that. Well, I guess that's all I had to say for now. Thanks for listening to me nonsense. Feels comforting to have someone like you to talk to. And don't worry, from now on, things only get better from here. I'll still keep the bullets off of you, and drink your sorry arse under the table. What are friends for, eh?
Having reached the highest level of affinity with Kate, you have gained the Trigger Rush perk. I've just realised, even though, the Children of Atom, I cannot take old Longfellow anywhere near, so perhaps we'll keep Kate around for a little bit longer. So, I thought it was kind of a nice setting for us to have the conversation, to be honest with you. At least it wasn't like McCready, where we were in a subway and he was telling me about how he lost his wife in a subway. Way to go. McCready making me feel crap. Fried fog crawler. Right. Need some oil to cook that. Oh. No, we're not heading out, Longfellow, but yeah, let's talk about the fog crawler.
I hear that you've been trying for years to track down an ancient fog crawler.
That's right. Shipbreaker, I call her. A wily old beast. I've put all the harbormen on the lookout for her.
No need to worry about Shipbreaker anymore. She's dead.
About damn time that monster met her end. Funny thing is, happy as I am that she's gone, I think I'm gonna miss her in a way. Walking in the fog will be a bit less interesting now. But I don't have to wonder if she might be lurking behind the next rock. Kept me on my toes, she did. For that, I'm grateful, in spite of the sorrow she visited on the island. Here, you may as well have my trusty old harpoon gun. I was saving it for delivering the killing blow to Shipbreaker. But now you should have it.
Skipper's last stand. 150 damage resistance while reloading. Damage 315. Aye. Carumba, that's a... Kate, that's a bit of a nice weapon. Are you quite happy there? World in thin air, Kate? There's about a foot between her and that post she's supposed to be welding. There's a banging then, like... something big on the island. Like Goliath big. Like Behemoth big. And as far as I know, there are no behemoths. On the island anyway. Not to say that there might be behemoths in the locations on the island, but... Alright, okay. Let's go back to the holy sites. That's what we're going to look around. When I went to Atom Spring. So let's try again. Mind you, at least we got rid of Shipbreaker. Yeah, anglers. The glowing lure makes the look of a flower common to the island. Very similar to pilot fish kind of technique. They lie in wait suppose they're ambush predators, a bit like crocodiles. That's the idea. When you get close, they come out. This is looking for... We are. Okay. You received an invitation. Unfortunately, at the moment, Lytton, I cannot join you as I'm busy. Meg is busy. We need to build up anti-rad resistance. Grove.
Scraps torn from some kind of sign or banner. It looks like some pieces are missing.
This is bad. Radiation is real bad here. Where's the next one we're heading towards? We have to take some anti-rad medicine. Something's just... yeah, there. Okay. It's nice to have a full complement of aid to help us. Getting some serious radiation infused weapons now. And they'll be deadly to take with us when we go to Nuka World, won't they, Kate? Lever action rifle. Yeah, I can sell it. It's a fairly good weapon. There's another one round here somewhere. The fight was spread over a wide distance, wasn't it, in range? It will allow us to move after the auto saving. cat picture again. That's a different one, that's not the one with the... holding a rocket. Took me a bit by surprise.
Wakatok Station? She must be staying at a campground. At least the directions are clear.
Whereabouts? Campground southwest direction. Yeah, I thought it was the Algoy. Great. Got it. Thought it was to get to me for a second there. Thought Meg was in trouble. Atom is a lie.
You might want to think about dropping some of that crap you're carrying.
Yeah. Might want to think about it. What the... Sorry, Kate. I get the legendary one. Exterminates synth leg, reduces damage from Morlocks and bugs. Great. Kate.
Sure. Just keep your shirt up.
So it's mostly the weapons that are weighing me down, as usual. Yeah, I think that irradiated laser rifle. Skipper's last stand, yeah, well that kind of makes sense that that's weighing me down. I'd like to take it back to the mainland because it might be good to use at some point. That's part of the wolf. The children must be saved. Okay, this is where she was cutting things up. Sticking it together by the looks of it. using the scalpel to cut out the various pictures. Hello. Gwyneth's journal.
It's done. The messages are posted. I know it could mean my life, but the children must know. I was paging through a pre-war tome when I saw it. The atom. A tiny speck of matter surrounded by endless depths. A vast emptiness that dwells within us all. It only reaffirmed what I'd felt all this time. The truth the Confessor wanted no one to hear. The lie that is Adam. It's not real. We aren't all infinite worlds. Just empty space. Dead. Cold. That we are nothing. The Confessor won't be pleased by my messages. But I'm not afraid. I'm going to start moving things to the old church by the West Access Road in case they decide to join me. I just hope I'm not too late to save them from Adam's lies.
I don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road.
I was just looking around to see if there was other buildings perhaps that could affect the that we can investigate or affect the investigation as well, but no, it seems to be definitely that holotape and leading to the church. Mind you, she's not concerned really. If she's decided that Atom is alive, she's decided to go her own way. Good for her. Mind you, she's trying to stop others, I suppose, from their beliefs.
The children of Adam have allowed themselves to be deceived, and I must show them the truth. There is no Atom. There is nothing. Nothing is deathless. Nothing is without fear or remorse. Who better to understand this than you?
Gwyneth.
Stop! This is a sacred place! Why have you come here? Are you seeking the truth of nothing?
The truth of nothing? What does that mean?
If you are truly prepared to hear it, then I will tell you. The children of Adam have been deceived by Martin, by Tectus. It's a false gospel, all of it. What they don't want you to know is that Adam is but a tiny mote in the vastness of nothing. Nothing is the true nature of existence. I have seen it with my own eyes. A void so vast and empty, like a night sky without stars. I know it is difficult to accept, but you must. And so must the others. They deserve to know the truth.
What if you misunderstood what you saw and overreacted? Do you really believe that everyone is wrong about Adam except you?
I can't think about that now. I've strayed so far from the path. I don't dare look back.
You're out here all alone. Don't you miss your brothers and sisters at the nucleus? I know they're like a family to you.
Of course, I miss them more than anything. I've never been alone before. If I thought there was a chance they might accept me. But I'm a heretic, and my life is forfeit.
Fear and doubt have blinded you, sister. But I think, in your heart, you don't really believe any of this.
I've gone too far now. I have chosen my path, and I must walk it to the end.
Sister Gwyneth.
I have nothing else to say to you. Do what you must, but I have made my decision.
Gwyneth.
Go. Leave this place.
One.
Looks like I'm gonna have to kill her then. I've never
Got it.
had to kill her before.
All it takes is a steady hand, eh?
Sweet.
She's unarmed. I can't just kill her because she's unarmed. Let's see if she reacted and got a weapon. That did not feel... That felt awful. That felt... How much am I over by? If I can go sell those bits, I might as well. Okay, I'll return to Far Harbour, sell those bits, and then go see the Grand Zealot. Not happy about having to do that at all. Not at all. Yeah, that wouldn't be practical in combat unless it kind of disappeared. There's no armour on it whatsoever. If it had a bit better armour, that'd be brilliant to wear.
Hey,
Yeah?
I don't have time.
You need some firepower?
show me what you got.
Don't try anything. Fully stocked.
We've done a lot already. Considering we've progressed the story quite a bit. Killed Shipwreck and Shipbreaker, sorry, not Shipwreck. Killed Shipbreaker and Longfellow's been hunting her for a long time, excuse me yawning. Yeah.
We'll all be divided before Sister Mai finishes her work on the decontamination arches.
How do you think the High Confessor speaks to Adam? Through the voice in his head, or do you think he has to say the words aloud?
Are you headed out into the fog? Sister Mai can provide any supply.
Sister Gwyneth won't be troubling you any longer.
She brought it on herself. Won't ask you for the details. Doesn't really matter to me. You've done well. Proved your devotion, and more important, your loyalty. Adam smiles on you today, sister.
Great. So where do I cash in my Adam bucks exactly?
Since you've served Adam well, I'll overlook your insult. Here, take this. It's not just a weapon, it's one of our sacred artifacts. Go forth, and show no mercy to the enemies of Adam.
I'd forgotten about Atom's judgment, but there, forget all rise, that's a weapon. It's my favourite melee weapon in Fallout. I'm over encumbered there now. Let's have a look. Yeah. Only by one. Not bad then. Sell a couple of bits. and get it back to the mainland. Definitely different to all the other children of Hatter, dressed like that.
Mai.
You're back. Thanks again for being game to track down that pump regulator. Now, care to check the stock?
I'll take a look, sure.
Never know what you might need.
I think that should just be enough, yeah. Now I can get those bits back to Sanctuary or wherever I want to take them.
Has your compatriot accepted Adam as well? Welcome.
No, not quite. Or perhaps I'll just take him back to Dalton Farm.
Let his light guide you.
Oceaneering. There we go, Dalton Farm. I think I'm going to end the stream there. I know it's only a short one tonight, but I've been up since very early this morning. I just wanted to do that tiny little bit more the Atom story. It's quite an interesting one. Normally, most of the time I've ended it in a positive light, persuading her to leave, so she leaves with her life, and you can tell them, you can lie that she's dead, but this time, yeah, and that didn't sit well with me, to be honest with you. So I'm going to drop the bits off and end the stream here, but I will be back probably Monday now, or over the weekend, tomorrow night perhaps. But I've got an appointment tomorrow during the day, so I won't be able to stream like I normally do. So we shall return tomorrow night, and we shall continue with our adventures in Far Harbour, or I may return with the survival playthrough, depending on what people want to watch. But thank you for watching, and bye bye.